Hi there, my name is Becky, and this is my first video regarding the lap band surgery that I'm trying to have. I thought a good way to start my video journals with you is just to read the letter that I'm going to be bringing to my consultation appointment next week. I have a consultation on July 28th, so I might not be looking right at the camera the whole time because I'm going to be reading my letter. So sorry about that, but I just wanted to share it with you. I have witnessed the pain and feeling of defeat that being obese has on a person all my life. Practically my whole family is obese. My mom, my dad, all my relatives. And unfortunately my genes are definitely against me. I do believe it runs in families. When I was a child, I watched my mother and older sister have gastric bypass stomach stapling surgery. I was only 9 years old. My sister was only 14 and already weighed 250 pounds. So the insurance approved her surgery because they felt that it was necessary. At 9, I wasn't obese yet, but I could sure feel my mother and sister's pain. What made it even more intense was the fact that I had to take care of them. I had to change their dressings, etc. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I will never have that surgery no matter how fat I get. But it wasn't until I actually became obese myself that I started to think about the surgery. I wasn't a fat child, but I started getting a little chubby as a teen. I tried losing weight by dieting. I wasn't really fat. I weighed about 175. And then I got married at age 21 and had my first child at 22. I did gain like 60 pounds in that pregnancy. And I would say that after that is when I really started having a weight problem. I would yo-yo diet and go up and down, weighing around 200, over 200 when I had him, which I thought was really big at the time. But compared to where I am now, that was not too bad. And then I had a daughter 4 years later, and that's when I got up over 250 pounds. And that did some damage to my knees, because during that pregnancy is when I noticed my knees start cracking when I go upstairs. And they've never been the same. That damage is done. I lost a good 60 pounds after I had my daughter, taking diet pills. And yeah, I was very jittery. I did lose weight, but unfortunately when I got close to my goal weight, the doctor couldn't tell me what to do next because you can't take those diet pills forever, and I had to stop them, and of course I gained all my weight back. The hardest part about being obese is to continually re-motivate myself. I have to keep finding reasons to keep trying because I don't want to give up. You know, you can't give up. You have to keep trying. I've done Weight Watchers, I've done Slim Fast, I've done everything imaginable to try to lose weight. And yes, I do lose weight, but it comes back on when I get off the diet because it wasn't something you can do long term. I mean, none of those things are things that are realistically something you can do long term. Well, I had my third child when I was 37. So I have teenagers and I have a 2-year-old, and unfortunately that pregnancy just put my body over the limit. I almost got up to 300 pounds. I was on bed rest. It was really humiliating because when I go to the store I had to ride in one of those scooters. You know, and the hardest part is that people in the store will give you disgusted and dirty looks like they just can't believe you can allow yourself to get that bad. And it hurts me to the core of my soul when people look at me that way. I'm very sensitive, and I can feel the negative vibes and see the looks on their faces, and it's very hard because what I wrote here is being obese is like being trapped inside a big suit that makes it possible for the world to see all your shameful secrets, and there is nowhere to hide. You just have to try to pretend that you're happy anyway, and that's what I've been doing. You know, I try to pretend that I'm happy anyway. I can't. So, you know, I'm going to have, I just wanted to say that some of the most depressing and discouraging experiences in my life were the many times that I would gain the weight back. And I felt like such a loser. Every time I failed was like a little piece of my soul was being chipped away. and depression always sets in because you feel so defeated. Many people have tried to encourage me to just be happy the way I am and stop caring about what other people think, but I just can't. I'm not happy being 280 pounds, and I'm not happy about the way I look and feel, and I'm very ashamed of my body. This is not because of other people. It's because being this big is unattractive, and it's very unhealthy. And if I continued on this path, I can continue gaining weight, and then what? I'll even be more ashamed and more unhealthy and more limited in what I can do, and I might end up with a heart attack or stroke or worse. I just can't keep going on like this. I really need to do something. So I'm going to try to have a lap band. If everything goes through okay, hopefully I will have a lap band. And it has nothing to do with vanity, because the lap band's actually going to be very hard. It's a surgery, and there are risks involved, and I know all of those risks, and I know that it's not a miracle, but I do know that it might give me a tool to help me lose this weight and be healthy, a tool that I can use the rest of my life, a tool that can give me the ability to eat, to get full quicker, eat less, and I do plan on doing everything they tell me to do because I haven't been able to do it on my own. So anyway, I've enjoyed watching all of your videos. I hope you'll enjoy mine. I feel like it really helps me to share my story, to talk about it. I'm really hoping to meet some new friends and share what I have each step of the way on my journey to lose weight. And I will continue to watch your videos to learn as much as I can from you guys. So take care, and I will put a new video on when I have my consultation appointment. So take care. Bye-bye.